Football never stops here at Purdue University. Today we're going to be talking to some players and some coaches about how their transition from winter workouts into spring workouts is going with their 6 a.m. practices. I'm here with Coach Hazel and we're going to be talking about 6 a.m. workouts. So Coach, what is the purpose of these workouts?
Well, there's a couple purposes. First thing is you got to get guys up and get them ready to go when it's time to go. But it also challenges their mental capacity and their toughness capacity. When they get tired, can they push through those hard times? I think that's very important for us right now.
Well, all the guys have been talking about how tough they were. What is your reasoning behind that?
Well, I think it's you're trying to simulate the games and how tough it is to win football games. And one of the things that we have to do better as a program is to be able to finish. And that's our number one focus as a football team right now, is finishing everything we do, whether it's a drill, whether it's class, and obviously whether it's games.
I'm here with Cole Herdman and we're going to be talking 6 a.m. practices. So Cole, what do you think is the purpose of these practices?
Well, there is a purpose. It's not just to wake up so early. I know we're up at 6 a.m. every day, or 4 days a week. It's a real intense workout. We want to push everybody. We got older guys pushing younger guys. It's just really team bonding, I feel like.
Well, for one, I think it's, just helping everybody develop, a sense of competing and being better than the next man.
Jake, what do you think is the purpose of these workouts?
I think it's just getting up early, like everyone else said, 6 a.m. workouts, bringing the team closer together and just pushing each other.
Because I think it's a direct correlation to how the season is. Like we have 8 of them, and each one gets harder and harder. So as the season goes along, it doesn't get easier. So just give us a mindset of how the season will be and prepare us that way.
What would you say is your most difficult station?
The most difficult station, I'd say it's probably the tug of war. I have to go against like Jalen Robinson and some other big guys, so tug of war is kind of tough, but it's just all about competition. It's not about if you win or lose, but just competing and not giving up.
I think it was probably tug of war, just because it's one-on-one and you got to pull a guy back 5 yards. I got all my skin ripped off my fingers, so.
Did you win?
Not every time, but I won a couple, yeah.
Most of it?
Yeah.
Well, you're talking about competition, and that seems to be kind of the theme overall in 6 a.m. practices. So can you kind of explain why and what's the purpose behind that?
It's just to make everybody a more competitive player, and it's starting right now with the beginning of these workouts, and they're going to carry that through the spring and the summer, and that's going to really make a big impact next fall.
Just to toughen us up and learn how to compete.
As you can see, Purdue football has been putting in a lot of time getting ready for spring practice and the 2015 season. If you want to keep the most up-to-date information, you can follow us on Twitter at BoilerFootball or log on to PurdueSports.com.